Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Let's all please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks very much. Now, if we could have a moment of silence to do with as you wish. Thank you. All right, I'd like to call this commission meeting to order. Today is Tuesday, January 7th. The commission is present, and the first item on the agenda is the first term of court. By law, we are to have 4 per year. This is the first, and we do have a petition for vacation of a subdivision road. We'll be acting on this petition in the action items under Commission Order 2025-06. Counselor, procedure.
Because this road was established as subdivision plat, we don't go through
Hearing.
commission process that we do. So
Gotcha.
they submitted the appropriate petition to notice that it's been published in the newspaper. So now it requires it so action by the commission.
Okay, super. Thank you. With that information, we will move on to the approval of minutes. Oh, yes, certainly. Please, by all means,
Just to point out a mistake that I
come
made.
forward. Yeah,
So
by all
I
means.
asked
Wait.
leave-
Is this an attorney admitting a mistake? No,
Right.
just kidding.
I'd ask leave to amend the petition itself by interlineation. I incorrectly referred to the street as Stuckney Street in the face of the petition. Everywhere else and in the public notice, it's correctly noted as Stickney. So
Stickney.
then that is the
So we had a typo.
only reason I rise. That is a typo. Thank
No
you.
worries at all. So we will duly note that it is Stickney Street and not Stuckney Street. That's that'll be easy to handle. Take care of. Thank you for pointing that out. Next item on the agenda is the approval of previous meeting minutes. They are from the public hearing we had on January 2nd, as well as the commission meeting on the 2nd of January.
Motion to approve.
Second. I have a motion for approval by Commissioner Cox, second by Commissioner Overschmidt. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And we have approved those minutes of those meetings. Thank you. Moving on to the action items of the day. They are starting off with Commission Order number 2025-06 in the matter of accepting and approving a petition for a vacation of subdivision road by Miss Charlene Cox, whose husband has passed away. Now they're doing some things on the road, want it vacated and want to own it.
Motion to approve.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second for approval. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. And we have approved the vacation of said road. Thank you. Commission Order number 2025-07 is in the matter of approving and authorizing execution of an agreement for dispatching services for law enforcement with the city of New Haven. Jeff Titter, Communications Director, you want to touch on this real quick? I know we are under contract to provide law enforcement, and now this will engage the dispatch center as well.
Yes, this is just our standard agreement we have with any agency that we dispatch for. Since the New Haven is now getting their police department back in the swing of things, that they asked for us to dispatch, especially since county is the deputies are assisting still. So better coordination, that we're all dispatched under one entity. So
Super. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Cox, second by Commissioner Overschmidt for approval. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And we have approved. Commission Order number 2025-08 is in the matter of establishing the 2025 per diem and travel reimbursement rates for the County of Franklin. This is an annual procedure that we base our reimbursement rates from federally.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Cox, second by Commissioner Overschmidt for approval. All in favor say aye.
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 We have set those rates. Next is Commission Order number 2025-09. This is in the matter of adjustment of tax charges on personal property tax book for the year 2024 and prior to Doug Trentman, Collector of Revenue for Franklin County.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion to approve by Commissioner Cox, second by Commissioner Overschmidt. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We've approved. Next is Commission Order number 2025-10. This is in the matter of special road and bridge funds due to the city of Pacific.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion for approval and a second to award the balance of $451,953.90 to Pacific Missouri out of the road and bridge funds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And we have approved. Commission Order number 2025-11 is in the matter of approving the consent agenda and all the items listed thereon. Two items. One is approval of liquor license for the St. Clair Marathon, as well as the auditor's year-end financial report, December of 2024. And it's a report, lots of good numbers, in and out dollars that reported accurately as always from the auditor's office.
Motion to approve.
I'll second
I
that.
have a motion for approval and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And we have approved the agenda today, folks. That leaves us to the reports forthcoming. Any elected officials wish to address the commission today? Any department heads have anything to report? Abe, EMA Director, if you could give a rundown of what transpired. I think we since stopped the cadence of meetings as of today, but
Correct. Yep. So we were activated in a command level. So we pulled together a conference call with all of our stakeholders. That was on a cadence of 2 p.m. We had police, fire, EMS, utilities, hospitals, road bridge, state, pretty much anybody that was active and involved, all the municipalities as well. The goal of that was to ensure that all of our lines of effort were coordinated and moving forward effectively. That turned out to be a good endeavor. It's still a struggle out there in some locations. I think EMS will be impacted there for a little while as patient transport getting up to residents' home, and some of the elderly might not have the ability to clear their driveways and then the sidewalks and so on. So we'll be monitoring that with transport times, and also I know our road and bridge and MoDOT are still actively working on getting things back to par. So temperatures aren't helping, and I think all in all, we had good coordination through the event. We did have Missouri National Guard assistance there in the St. Clair area for a while. Our biggest, at least from my more global perspective, was 44 St. Clair, both east and west of there, probably a couple miles, basically from noon to midnight. We had slowdowns. We had probably 12 law enforcement from St. Clair City, County, and then Missouri State Highway Patrol working there with all the tow companies that you can find. And that's where our Missouri National Guard worked. The tractor trailers were coming through, thought that it was just going to be the same as everything, and they kind of slowed down and then got bogged up. And then once they got one cleared, they wouldn't bog down again and really couldn't treat. So that was kind of our main watching point. We didn't have major shutdowns where citizens were locked for more than maybe 2 or 3 hours, but we got everybody rolling. So that was our success. So any questions?
Nope.
Okay.
Abe, thanks for your efforts and leadership there. The calls went smooth, and I think that communication factor is key to any success in any situation that arises, especially when the governor declares state of emergency for us and engages those additional agencies for those calls. So that's good stuff. Appreciate it. Thank you. Jim Grutch, you want to give us the rundown on the road status and what's going to be happening here next few days?
Good morning. We, in response to the storm that we received starting on Sunday, it pretty much followed what the weather bureaus were stating. We ended up with the ice and frozen sleet that built up on the ground first before we got the snow. We had a lot of We had done a lot of pre-treat and the pre-treat did help. But we ended up with so much frozen ice and sleet on the ground that packed down pretty quickly. So we were able to get the initial scrape of down to the pavement, but then it froze up right away. We have been working with all of our employees all day Sunday, Monday. All of our trucks have been running. We did have a truck go down with a water pump. That's the only major problem we've had. We've had trucks slide off the road just as MoDOT has had. We pull those out with our own equipment and we're able to keep everybody going. We're going through a lot of traction aggregate and salt. We are issuing a purchase order today for additional salt, so we get in front of the line as soon as we can start accepting deliveries. But we're still in good shape. We could withstand another storm just like this and still have salt left over. We anticipate that by Thursday night, we will have 98% of the county all cleaned off down to pavement. So we're still at it and we're not going to give up. We're still going to go 12-hour days until we get to that point.
Super, super.
Our phones are still ringing. We're answering the calls. And as soon as we get alerted that there is a problem area, whether it be a hill or a curve, we address those as soon as we can.
Great. Any questions for Jim?
No, I drove around and heard you guys are doing a really good job. I was proud of what I seen out there. Is there any observations on your part that we could, that you seen that could make the operation more efficient or more capable that we could help you with? Or
I've talked to my supervisors and I want to go into another training session as far as pre-treating. I think we could have done a little better in pre-treating with the coverages and what have you.
Okay, but equipment wise, we're in
pretty good shape.
You said you were ordering more salt, but
we do have more salt coming and we are accepting delivery of 2 new dump trucks with spreaders and plows. They're supposed to be here the 1st of February.
okay.
And those are tandems, so they will be mainline snow movers. So we'll be in good shape there.
And we got a new truck on the lot that doesn't have hydraulics and plow available
It
for it?
doesn't have we have ordered the spreader and the plow for that. We anticipate that'll be in February. We'll send that truck up to get those.
Okay, so it's in the process. There's nothing that we can do to help expedite that for you or anything?
No, but we do have that truck is a trailer attached to it with an excavator on it because we were anticipating heavy ice.
Yeah.
And we anticipated that trees were going to come down. So that truck would have been dispatched immediately, all ready to go.
Okay,
So, okay.
good job.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks.
With that, commission discussion?
No.
I'd just like to state for the record, I stopped on Sunday, stopped by communications, and hats off, Jeff. I think I scared Sam when I showed up. She goes, "What? You lost?" I said, and she told me that a couple stayed overnight, just service. It's good stuff. And I really, really appreciate the efforts of those that take their job seriously in providing that service of emergent communication need that exists in those situations. Abe, once again, thanks for the EMA leadership there and coordination of the region. Jim, I stopped by the East Shed Sunday as well, and they too were as white as a ghost when they saw me show up. And they said, "What? Do you need a truck?" And I said, "No, I don't even drive plow." But anyway, good stuff. I mean, the people we have working here at Franklin County really care about those they serve. And it really, really warms the heart to witness and firsthand how those efforts are proceeding and committed to the services that are sworn to provide. So thank you all very much. And with that, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We've concluded.
Thanks, everyone. Be safe out there.